All right. Let's scoot this microphone closer.
For sure.
Welcome, everybody, to the BigRaf Podcast, episode number 2. We are back. People actually liked us. People listened to us.
Surprising.
Yeah, right? Like, people, I got a lot of good feedback.
Excellent.
People that we work with.
Excellent.
People in the States. A lot of people.
All 53 people.
Yeah, 50. Well, 61. 61. We're up to 61.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
61.
I'm gonna watch it again so we get higher.
Yeah, we gotta keep watching that ourselves.
Yeah.
I have it on repeat at the house.
Yeah. So we can get our numbers up. But so far, it's been a lot of good feedback. I mean, there were some people that offered some suggestions, but as a whole, pretty good episode. So we're back for episode number 2.
Number 2, let's get it.
All right. So how's everybody doing today?
Tired.
It is late night. It is late night for this episode, but we don't have a schedule.
Yeah.
We don't have an official schedule. We're just going to do it as we can.
You may have episode 3 tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. But we're doing outstanding, though. As long as we're here, we're only getting better.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it. We're preparing. We're going to keep giving y'all good information. As long as we can figure out the good information before we give it to you.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
Or get bad information.
Either way.
Yeah, it's both fun. It's both fun.
Bad information works too. I wanted to start today with I have 3 daughters, as you all know. And today for dinner, I said, you know what, I'm gonna make. I didn't plan it out. I didn't plan it out in advance. So I said today,
This is already going bad.
No plan.
I said, I'm gonna make some chicken wings and I'll make some grits. Can't go wrong with chicken and grits.
Okay,
right?
good.
Chicken and grits?
I
Absolutely.
don't really like grits, but we can go.
You don't like...
Get out.
That's right, you did say that when you first got here.
We were talking about that.
He said he didn't like grits because we're like, because everybody here is from the South.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the one guy wearing an Atlanta hat does
not like grits. How does he? Oh my goodness! This is where I was going with the story.
There it is.
This is where you don't like grits.
No,
He's
sir,
like,
sir.
I don't know. I just don't like
This is.
I told him a whole story. I was literally here for like 2 days when we talked about that. Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is Avery. Look, y'all don't like grits.
Leave, sir.
Get out.
Actually, I think that's what happened. He just pointed to the door.
But I made chicken and grits for dinner. And I'm like, oh man, I'm putting the salt and pepper and I put some cheese in it, but everything that would make it normally good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm getting hungry, man. I'm about to tear this shit up. This is about to be good. Chicken's going good. My girls do not like grits either. They're like,
What's wrong with all of you?
Daddy, what is this? I'm like, girl, this is some grits. You gotta eat these grits.
She's I ain't eating nasty shit.
Yo, my oldest is just sitting here and she's eating it like it's the
worst thing ever.
The worst meal ever made. Like she just like,
Oh, she had a face too.
Yo, put her hand over her nose like it's stuck. I'm like, it don't smell. Did I make?
Don't have no smell.
It don't have no smell. Like, did I make chitlins? Or like, what is going on right now?
Sounds like you just put pig feet.
Yeah, like, yo, this is grits, man.
That's the best part of pigs.
I was like, I put the cheese in it and everything for you. Like, what's...
Cheese them up.
My middle daughter, she at first, she kind of looked at it like, I don't know about this shit. Like, if she could cuss, she was like, I don't know about this shit right here. But she ate it. She was done first. She was like, boom, done, chicken, grits, done. I'm out of here.
Oh, okay.
The oldest was like, I'm not having it. And then the baby, she just like, it's all right, but I don't know. She's going back and forth. And I'm like, y'all got my blood in you. I know not 100% of my blood. I know it's only 50%, but y'all got my blood in you. You gotta like these grits. I mean, they over here like this guy.
I'd have a paternity test.
Something's wrong, man.
This ain't my kid.
I think it's just the taste, man. Because what are we really eating? It's just like
it's corn,
just random shit, just stirred up, and it don't have much of a taste
make
to
them
it.
different
You know?
ways, though.
Yeah.
So you can have savory grits.
Yep.
You know, like you can put sugar in it.
Yeah, I've had them pretty much all ways.
Or cheese, like he put in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
cheese is normally that's
ways.
if you're gonna eat them. I would say
you don't like Waffle House either, do you?
Come on, sir, that's the spot. Now you already know.
But you don't like grits.
But they serve
I don't
grits.
order them there. order. Come on now.
Man, what is going on?
Come on, I'm not ordering them shits. Let me get a cheesesteak omelet. Let me get some hash browns, and I'm about to cover the hash browns in some ketchup. Let me get that toast too.
How you get your hash browns?
Scrambled with cheese.
So you know, like smothered, covered, and capped.
Nah, I don't be doing this smothered covered and capped.
Hey, there's no way you're from the South.
I got my man's be on.
You're
that,
born in like Wisconsin or something.
and I just visited one day.
It was like
somebody else ordered
this
it
Waffle
for me.
House restaurant seems like a fine place.
This guy, man. Oh, yeah, take that hat off.
You can't take the city from me. Don't take the city from me.
I don't know anybody that's from the South that don't like grits.
Yeah.
I don't.
There you go.
You're the first.
I'm a rarity. You know that
man,
in general.
you're number one, man. This guy, man.
All right.
So I got.
That's great.
I want some grits now.
Yeah, I got some more. I got leftovers. This guy's not.
I gotta retry them.
Oh man. So I got some ideas.
Okay.
Trying to come from this grits conversation here, but
trying to slide over.
I got some ideas for the day. So This first one might be a little wild. So
probably not.
I'm gonna come to you.
Yeah, after the day that Jay and I had,
you look like you got a piece of grit on your lip.
You got some grits.
I got some grits.
You got some grits on your lip, right?
My good edit me out.
You good. You good. So the first one, the first spot. Do you know?
Is this from you or from comments?
No, this one's from me.
Oh, okay. Nice,
this one's from me.
Nice.
And might have been influenced from conversations that I might have had throughout the week. But
nice.
I'm gonna turn to you and I'm gonna say, what do we before I get to that, we discussed what we're not gonna go by J and D. We're gonna go by our first names, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Right?
Yeah, whatever.
All right. So, Damien.
Sure.
I'm going to you for question number one, this first topic. Do you know where the male G-spot is?
I do, actually.
Where's?
It's not the place you would think it is.
It's not. It's not at all. You know.
I do know. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I was playing with it earlier.
See, that's what I was going to get to.
Stupid.
Mine, not his. Because we rode here together.
That's why y'all were a little late.
That's why I was late.
That's why y'all were late.
Oh my god.
No, we did ride together.
Oh shit.
With the question that I had, so we all know where it is.
Yes, sir.
And how to get to it.
Yes, sir.
My question for you is, say you're with your lady and you're getting a little dome. You're a little dome action. Right? And while she's giving you the dome action, she sticks her finger up in there. What do?
Scream.
Yeah, I'm probably tripping out too.
You tripping?
I'm tripping.
You're not allowing it.
I'm gonna be like, this is awkward as shit, and then the whole thing on.
Not the full finger, just like the tip.
Nah,
just like
don't even be rubbing around there.
Like the pinky.
That's me. Like, just stay away from the area.
Index finger, tip.
No, none of that.
Nails are nice and done.
None of that.
Because I'm worried for that too.
Yeah, you don't want to get scratched.
No.
I don't want your prostate scratched.
No, thank you.
You don't want if you get
Bat Never's on fire most of the time. So.
Oh man,
you know, like goddamn salsa.
You know, I could imagine having a flaming ass and then getting scratched.
So I refer to it as flaming asshole syndrome.
You just made that up. That's
or exploding asshole syndrome.
Somebody probably needs that. Somebody needs to explain. That's how they feel sometimes to somebody. So you saved them.
You getting some dome. You getting the chewing, and a finger goes up. You stop. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm stopping. I'm freaking out. Honestly,
You're stopping?
He's freaking out right now. He's over like shit.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of this. What are you doing?
I just told you.
You're freaking out too.
I mean, yeah.
From what
I don't fuck with you.
From my research,
I don't like that.
From my research, I hear that it's you get like the greatest orgasm.
Okay, hold on a second here. So I would not like that. I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it.
Whatever other people are into, that's their business.
But you wouldn't want to experience the greatest the greatest nut you could possibly?
No, because yes, but
yes, you would want to
Right,
experience
yeah.
this.
However, it's one of those things. It's like if you can't enjoy it, if it's just gonna be awkward, and there's gonna be like tension involved with that, then.
I've heard from a few of my friends that's the way
That's
to
the
go.
one.
And that's the only reason why I knew when you said that.
Mhm.
I only knew about it because I had somebody tell me about it a few years ago, and I was just like, nah, that don't sound like me. But he was just like, bro, you don't even know. And I'm like, I'm cool with not knowing, and I'm good with the.
So basically,
the regular
Avery's
go-to.
nightmare is a girl sticking a finger in his ass while eating a bowl of grits. Or
That's a bad day.
That's a terrible day. Right?
grit covered fingers. Gross.
Sick. Yeah, I'm not with it. But to each his own, like Jay was saying, like if that's what because I think that's something though that you have to find out. Like that's not something you just like, oh wait, I researched this and I think it would be a good idea.
Right.
You know, like I think that just
Like-
happens.
Like
And
I would
then
never
you're like,
go
holy
home
shit.
and be like, honey, I was reading this online. Will you please stick a finger in my ass?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to try that. Open communication.
No, that's fine, and I
Yeah.
agree. But I'm just saying that's not something I would come.
I think it would have to randomly happen
It would
to
have
you.
to be a random.
Or like it's like a girl that's maybe done it before.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, I know somebody else that liked it, so she pulls it up on you, and then you're like, oh, maybe I do like it too. But as far as just randomly
No
going,
pre-planned sticking it.
It would
man.
definitely have to be a surprise. But then again, I would, if all the lights are off and everything, and all of a sudden I hear,
Man.
then I'm gonna like,
Yeah. I wonder how often that happens. Like somebody just
I
does
think
it.
more often than not.
Me too. Now that we're having this conversation, I
Yeah.
think so too.
My thoughts are, I'm not against the if it's gonna be the greatest nut I can get, then
Oh, this is good.
I don't know. Like,
I feel like he's trying to like come out with something.
no.
You want to say?
I'm saying
Now's
like
the time.
if this
He's
is
like,
the
I need someone on board with me.
like, come on, guys, if you guys say it,
They all be
Come on,
good.
admit
That's
it.
why he asked us first. He didn't go with this point first.
You've tried to suck your own dick too. Say it.
That's so stupid.
No, I was just saying, I was talking with a friend and they mentioned it in a situation. And then like a few months ago, I was out.
Everybody always says it's their friend.
No, look.
Yeah, you can't say names and shit.
Yeah, you can't. I can't say names.
I'm asking for a friend.
I was
Myself.
I was out at the was it downtown? Is it Brixton's?
Yeah.
The bar?
Yep.
Upstairs, downstairs?
Mhm.
Yeah, we was up at the bar, and a few of the guys that we were there with started talking about it, and they were like, "Yeah, man, you ain't never did it." They're like, "You're the only one that's married. You ain't never did it." I was like, "No, I ain't never did this shit." But they're like, "Oh my god, man, it's the craziest." It's the craziest.
Shit.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. So it's it's that same situation.
Holy shit.
I don't know. That's something I wanted to see what other
that
guys talked about.
It's like
thought
taking a
about
straw poll.
that. Like,
Yeah.
like, look, the last person, short straw has to do it.
Yeah.
We all got that.
Everybody's like, you're the only one like, damn, I hope it's me that gets a short straw. I hope it's me.
Please.
No. You grab the long one.
Yeah. Hold on, let's redo it. Recount.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Nah, I just something I was wondering about, like if that's something that's common. I know people will do it,
Yeah.
but if that's something that's common,
all kinds of crazy shit.
when I was talking to them, they made it seem like you haven't done like
Yeah.
you don't eat grits.
Like you were, like you were definitely the odd man
Yeah,
out.
you're the outcast.
situation.
The outcast.
Yeah, that's how they made it seem, man. So
It's crazy.
anyway,
It's a good first topic, though.
the friend zone. The friend zone. I'm sure we've all experienced the friend zone. Have you? You've experienced the friend zone? You've experienced the friend zone.
I have.
I've definitely
I have.
experienced the friend zone in my day. Is the friend zone something that was created by men to talk about women who weren't attracted to them? Or is it something that both men and women do?
I think I don't know exactly the history of the term, but I would think that it was created by women.
You say women.
Yeah, just because it's like, no, he's just a friend. He's just a friend.
Mm-hmm.
To quote Bismarcky.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's it. It's going through my head.
And that's twice that he's been brought up.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey,
that was kind of weird.
What can I say?
Man,
I got to post.
But he brought him up last time, right?
you did. You brought
okay, I was about to say.
right?
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, so I think friend zone is definitely it's like, well, we're going to put you over here in this zone because like I like him, but I'm not going to sleep with him.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean you can't come out of the friend zone. Like, keep that in mind. I think people think that, well, you've just been friend zoned,
Mm-hmm.
Could be for many reasons. A, they just don't like you like that, which is, I mean, that's fine. It's legitimate.
Yeah.
B, maybe it's just not the right time, and place for something,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you can always, work your way out of the friend zone. But it's just, I don't know.
Most times.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the time. Sometimes it's just like no connection, we'll say.
Mm-hmm.
But you can work your way out.
Have you put somebody in the friend zone?
See, I don't really put people in zones.
Everything's an option.
I wouldn't say everything's an option, but I don't know, one of those people like
You put anybody in the friend zone?
If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't.
I have before, and like even speaking for myself, like I'm always just like friendly with girls, so like I may be attracted to you, but I'm cool with being in the friend zone because we only really friends, so I don't really need too much from you. Just our interaction, like between each other, is cool with me. But I know like both like the best girlfriends I've had, we were friends before. Like, and like you said, like circumstances or time, like they may be dating somebody, I'm dating somebody, or we just going through different shit. But then when you friends already, it's just an easier connection. So I do think though, like now it's more common that girls are friend zoning guys. But I think originally it was just probably like, nah, this is just somebody that I'm just cool with and I don't like want to sleep with, and that's it. But now I think it's like a thing, like oh, you're getting friend zoned, like so you shouldn't like try to talk to her because she friend zoned you. It's like, well, shit, there's plenty of other people to talk to. Like, I'm sorry, like, okay, you missed out on the situation, but I'll happily be your friend and we still hang out and we can talk, whatever. You try to find wherever you want.
But see, Damien's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I would like
that's what I'm saying. So
say.
Damien probably has like a horde of women like in the friend zone, just like because Damien's like, I love everyone type of. I'm a total dick. Like I'm just an asshole. Like not very friendly individual. So like I don't have a lot of people that I can actually put in the friend zone. Now that you mention it, I feel like I should. Like I just for the experience.
Yeah, I mean just
be like, come here, bitch. Just
don't say that. Don't leave. Man, he went straight. Come here, bitch.
Hold on, chill.
Somebody's gonna get offended.
Hold up, man.
Hold on, chill.
We only on episode number 2, man. Goddamn, this guy's about to cancel us. Women watch the show, man. Like, come on,
This man wild.
All I got to say is,
my wife's in the other room.
Out of all the things that have been said thus far, that's the thing people can think about.
Yeah, we have
Hit the off button.
It has been wild.
But yeah, the friend zone is interesting though, because everybody, and then if you like somebody, like you were saying, like why do people feel like they gotta like you too? Like some people just might not like you like that, like,
right?
Yeah, and so why do you expect somebody to like you? Like they got their own lives and they like what they like, but. It's just good having friends though. Like, there's nothing better than a female friend that got your back. Like, your brothers always got your back too, but then your brothers are gonna end up doing some shit for some girl that they trying to be with, or somebody that they with. So it's like, shit. If Shorty got my back, then at least I know like I can hit her up. Like, your girlfriends will be the ones, or your girlfriends and your girlfriend will be the one to come pick you up at like 5 a.m. But your man, he probably half drunk and he's smashing his girlfriend, and so he ain't picking nobody up. But they'll be like, oh, I'll come get you, whispering and shit. I'll come get you.
Yep.
So it's important.
I don't think that I've ever put anybody in the friend zone. Like, I don't think I've ever said, you know what, I'm not really digging you like that, so I'm not gonna pursue you in that particular way. I agree with you. I am friendly a lot of the times with chicks, and you know, I got a lot of female friends. I got a whole bunch of them. So it's not, but at the same time, if the situation was right with the most of them, it's going to be like, all right, well, let's see what happens. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not going to be like, nah, like you are specifically
my friend.
You are specifically, but I don't know. I mean, I've never thought that I was specifically done that. Watch, I'm gonna get comments now. Like, remember that time back in 2004?
You'll be like, motherfucker, I put you in the friend zone 10 years ago. Come out that shit. So you never coming out after this episode. Yeah.
Like, bitch.
He's stupid.
How's it feel?
Yeah. I feel like I've been in the friend zone, but I don't feel like I put somebody in the friend zone, is what I'm saying. I may have, and I may just not realize that I did it, but I have been in there. But in a few cases, like he was talking about, hey man, sometimes you sneak your way up out of there. It's not a permanent thing. All right, right now you talking to somebody else, you don't look at me like that. All right, next thing you know, this bum motherfucker that you was with, you know, does you wrong, and then you looking over here like, oh man, he was there the whole time. Yeah. Yes, I was.
That's exactly how you do it. You're right.
That's what I've been expecting you to say.
Both of you sound like creepers.
Yeah. And we call him out.
However, I do respect the rebound out of the friend zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This was my plan all along.
I feel like I have this image of like t-shirts being made, BigRaf TV on the back, FZ on the front.
The friend zone.
Friend zone.
Hell yeah.
Should be a segment.
But yeah, man, I don't think somebody brought that up after. I don't know what I was talking about with somebody the other day. We were talking about the friend zone, and I was like, man, I'm gonna ask the guys about that. That's a good topic. That's a good topic to roll with, man, and we're gonna roll with that one.
And you know what I think too? Before we get off that, I think a lot of times, like, girls are trying to friend zone certain guys that they think they could potentially like, because they're like, I don't want to really start dealing with that type of situation. Like, so like, let's just be friends. Like, let me kind of keep that to the side. But sometimes when you're a great person, people can't help but notice that you're a great person. So it's like, but I don't know how it would be if we were together type of thing. So like friend zone, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll slow the energy down.
You know, I will have to take up for the ladies on this one though, because I will say, like, when it comes to that, like that friend zone shit, like I think women can accept more. That be like, well, I got friend zoned, if that's even what they call it. Whatever. Yeah. So I've been friend zoned. They can deal with it because they're just like, whatever, you know. But I think guys take it a lot harder though. Because guys are always trying to push their way out of the friend zone, you know. Like,
and you would like make fun of me if I was in a harassing
way. Yeah, you know, like in a harassing way, be like, "Oh, baby, like you need to let me out of the friend zone," you know. And they're like, almost like men like to beg, like they do.
That's what 80s and 90s R&B was all about.
Yeah, exactly. 80s, 90s R&B. You're absolutely right. Like all of them. Every single one of them, crybaby motherfuckers all the time. They're like, "Oh, because my girl, she left me because I was broke," and got a man that had a hell of a lot more money than I did. And they wrote a song about it and made, you know,
millions. Made millions.
Made millions of dollars. And still couldn't get out the friend zone. Like,
because still didn't.
That is the real tragedy. Not get out the friend
you made
zone.
A platinum record, a platinum record that wouldn't let you out of the friend zone.
Yeah.
15 years didn't get out.
Look at that. Dude, Michael Jackson's whole fucking career is that, I think, is just like
him in the friend zone.
Just friend zone. You know,
just friend zone.
Oh man!
Because I mean, seriously, you hear some of his songs, and you can feel that pain. You can feel it.
Keith Sweat comes to mind.
I was literally just thinking that. That's my guy. I fuck Keith Sweat.
With the begging on Man, Keith Sweat spent a lot of years begging.
He did.
Now you got. It's like now I want to know the backstory. It's like, who's the chick?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't she let you out? Did you ever wind up?
Maybe we'll find out.
Did you ever wind up beating?
That's like the one thing that he finally says. Like, this was the girl I made all my songs about. I know, right?
20 years later.
Yeah.
I got her. I got her. Keith Sweat's comeback track. But yeah, man, I don't think I've ever put anybody in it. But I know if there's a DMX list. Remember the what these bitches want from? Mm-hmm. There's a list. I could be like, there was this one and that one and that of chicks that put me in the friend zone. Mm-hmm. Like, man, I took more bullets than Wyclef Jean and 911.
Yeah, we don't know.
Let's fucking scroll.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
Just
we don't know. It took some L's.
Target practice. Target practice with me. Oh, man, here comes Roth.
Let's hit him with this FZ bullet.
Man, Call of Duty shots. I respawn and get popped. That's how it was, man.
It's painful.
So
what else? Did we watch the trailer? The Aladdin trailer.
Oh, before we get into that, I wanted to say that I did listen to Kei Miyagi's album.
All right, what'd you think?
I really, really enjoyed it. Since you plugged it last time, go out and get it. Download it on Google Play, whatever you got to do. Kei Miyagi, Rain for Soda. It was really good. Yep. Like it was nice. It was mellow, which I like. I like it. It's just a nice mellow album. You know, you can kind of just chill out. Have a drink or two and just kind of like listen to it.
Yep,
it's good. It was legit. I liked it. I liked it a lot actually.
Then that was actually the best part because normally, especially nowadays, when somebody says you rap, and I'm a rapper, so I know how it works. Like I know when people hear me rap and the style of rap that I bring to the table, that's not what a lot of people expect to hear. A lot of the times, that when you say that you rap today, people expect you to be like Migos or Travis Scott or somebody that's like got a lot of energy, make a bunch of dance and crunk records and stuff like that. They don't expect you to be somebody that's like me or somebody that drops like lyrical content or somebody that's mellow like Kei Miyagi. They expect you to be like that. So when I heard him, and he's younger than me by a few years, so I'm a rapper myself. So I'm like, okay, he raps. I wonder what style he's about to come with. Is he gonna sound like I sound? Is he gonna sound like West Coast? Is he gonna sound like Southern? And he's from North Carolina. So I'm like, that could go a few different ways. He could be like super, lyricist, or he could be kind of, Lil Jon kind of sound. P.D. Pablo. So
did you see that Super Bowl commercial with Lil Jon?
Which one?
And Steve Carell, the
Pepsi one.
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that? No. Okay. You have to watch it. That's beside the point.
That's what I was like, man, I got to figure this out. And then when I listened to him, it was such a different sound. It was almost like Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, it was.
I like that chilled out, mellow type of hip hop.
Yeah, so I mean, it was really good.
And you don't get a lot of that these days, because I just don't listen to hip hop anymore.
Yeah,
like I don't really listen to any new music really anymore. So I like classic music. It was like classic rock, classic hip hop nowadays, But it was good. I like underground shit like that.
Yeah, it was a really good album. I failed us this week. I didn't listen to anything new. I started to. The only thing that really came out that was new was Ariana Grande album. And
yeah.
Like I haven't listened to
a few songs.
And then nobody trying to listen to that shit.
Is it worth listening from like a male's perspective? I'm trying to be fair and not be there's only one. Let me say two. I'm not about to listen to no death metal. The shit scares me.
I can't get on board with that.
I can't do that. And then
I can't understand them.
Yeah,
like they got like a cock in their mouth when
they're going through it.
Yeah, I'm like I can't listen to death metal. I can't do it. All right, so we were talking about the Aladdin trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we didn't finish the Ariana Grande album. Did you say that would it be worth listening?
I only listen to about 6 or 7 songs, but I mean, if you want to give it a try, I will say that 7 Rings is hard though. I mess with that 7 Rings. That's a good song. And then I've been on the new Wiz and Spitter. Yeah, I mess with Wiz and Currency. So
I forgot that came out. I did see it. Yeah,
that's hard.
I forgot that, man.
Taylor Gang or Die, TGOD.
I forgot. Man, this guy's hard with the Taylor Gang.
Yeah, Taylor Gang for sure. You already know Taylor
I forgot. Gang. I saw it came out, and I said, "Man, let me save that," and forgot to save. I'm glad you said that. So now I can go back. Good.
But you know, like how they flow together, like it's like 2009. Yeah, they literally took you back to 2009 because they just flow like the same way. You know, they're going on tour too, so it was good. But that's all I've been on the last 2 weeks.
No fucking clue what you guys.
Yeah, you gotta get into it. This is a part of the show now, man.
It is.
You gotta get into it.
I didn't get the fucking memo.
We said the last show. There was no music.
Y'all listen to some random new shit that may or may not come out this week. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta just
we gotta come up with it.
I promise you this. I am not. Okay. You ain't gonna catch me at my house prancing around listening to Ariana Grande.
When you clean up the house.
Yeah. You gotta have just to listen to it, just to see sometimes like because a lot of the stuff that's coming out, obviously there's a reason why people like it. So it's like good to kind of see like where you fall in that line, like, oh no, I hate this, or all right, somebody else told me about this, I kind of like this, you know, it's like gauging. You say you don't listen to a lot of new stuff, so me too though, I mostly like, all the songs I listen to, I listen to stuff that I've been on for years, but it's like good sometimes to kind of like venture out, because like this, when you have a conversation, somebody like, oh, you heard that? And you like,
just to spark.
But I did hear that Ice Cube though.
The new like, Cube, everything corrupt.
You know, like it's like one of those things. It's like,
well, see, now Cube was legit though.
Did you?
Yes, of course I did.
Yeah.
There's a song at the end of there. I can't think of the title, but it's got Too Short on it, and that's the hardest shit on that entire album. It's got an old school beat, and it's him and Short, which I wouldn't expect going into it. That's going to be the best song on there, but him and Short killed that shit. Kilt. Kilt, not killed. Kilt. They killed that shit. It was crazy. I'm gonna have to listen to it now that I'm talking about. But long as it's not the death metal or Taylor Swift, I'm up to listen to it. Like I'm not listening. Like
you don't like no T Sweezy?
No. The girls are grounded if I hear her music. Turn that shit off and get in your room.
Stupid.
They should be grounded anyway because they don't know fucking grits.
Yeah, that too. Avery should go.
I was about to say I'm grounded too. I gotta live here now. Like, I say after this, you can't leave.
Not only are you gonna be in the friend zone, but you're in the ground zone
with a thumb up your butt. That's your punishment.
Yeah. That's funny.
So the Aladdin trailer dropped. The original trailer dropped like a month ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And then this.
And they didn't show the genie.
Yeah. Well, they showed like pictures of him, but he wasn't. Puberty voice. Excuse me. They showed a picture of him, Will Smith as the genie, but he wasn't blue. And everybody was in outrage. Everybody's like,
pissed.
Yeah, how's he not blue? How's he not blue? Like, the genie was blue and pissed off, right? But then he said on Instagram, he was like, yo, that's just my disguise. Like, when I'm in the city or something, so people won't be expecting it. Like, I guess if he's out of the bottle.
Right.
And he said, trust me, I'm going to be blue in the movie. Trust me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. He said he's going to be blue. Got to take his word for it.
Yeah.
So then the trailer drops. And he's actually blue. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's blue. There's no big deal. I thought it looked cool. I'm like, man, I can't wait to see the movie. All over Twitter, all over Facebook, everybody's like, oh my God, this is so terrible. He looks terrible. After you begged to see him blue.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is so terrible. He looks terrible.
You can't trust social media, obviously, because you're just going to bitch
about everything.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Y'all need to stop
being
like,
so mad. Look, social fucking media needs to stop being so damn sensitive. One.
Yep.
And two, if you're that upset about it, don't watch it.
Just don't watch it. It's easy. It's easy.
Like, no one's forcing you to watch it.
At all.
They're like, that's the whole point of a movie trailer. This is your preview.
Yeah. Do you love it or hate it?
Yeah, this is the enticing piece
Yep.
That is like, should I go and spend $137 at the movie theater?
Give or take.
Give or take. You know, depending on whether or not you get the big drinks or not. And some Sour Patch Kids.
Gotta have those.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, should I take out a loan to go and see this movie? Or should I just go ahead and keep it and, you know, rent some shit on Apple TV or something? Or watch Netflix, you know?
Yeah, especially now you can watch
for that shit.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, wait a minute. It'll be out and you can just watch it for free.
Yeah.
You know?
What did you think of the trailer? What did you think? Did you watch it?
I did.
You
can go ahead, Jay.
It's Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's not too much has really changed. I mean, it's just live action Aladdin. Like they're basically recycling all the shit
that we watched
when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like live action. Hollywood's running out of original ideas. They're running out of original content.
They are.
You know?
They are.
They're remaking Disney movies into live action. They're remaking Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Ninja Turtles was live action.
But no, I'm just saying, but they've also remade that shit.
Yeah.
You know, they redid Ghostbusters, you know, because there's a whole generation
they're
of
redoing
cats.
Chucky. Like
they're redoing Chucky,
everything.
you know what I'm saying? They're redoing all these horror movies. They're redoing like all these other stuff, all these other things.
Pet Cemetery too.
Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Now
that one didn't look that good. I watched, but you should check it out. Yeah, they're redoing that.
It looks better than the original. I'll give it that.
But it didn't seem like it made sense compared to the original story. Like,
what do you mean?
Because I just felt like the idea that they had, like in this newer one, was just more focused on how possessed like one individual was. Like it was like the kid was like, so you know what I mean?
I see
like,
what you're saying. So like in this new one, it's just like, holy shit, the whole town's fucking like,
right.
There's a ton of people like possessed versus it's just like the kid.
And this kid is older. Like, and so they're giving the kid a lot more ability to do stuff. That other one, he didn't really do much. He was just kind of there and was like freaking them all out. But he wasn't like. I think in this one they got the kid like kind of like killing or like something like that.
They did in the original one too.
They did or didn't? You said
no. They did.
Because
it was a book. Pet Cemetery is a book.
Yeah, Steven Spielberg, right? Or Stephen King. There we go.
Steven Spielberg. No, not Steven Spielberg. Close though.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. So it's a book. So I've never actually read the book.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're following the book more. Maybe they're not. I don't know.
Didn't look that good to me though.
Are movie theaters about to die? I asked that because I just saw. When did Creed come out? When did Creed 2 come out? November?
This year, a couple months ago.
It was like November, right? Right around Thanksgiving? Right before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Right? I bought Creed yesterday.
Oh, it's already out?
It's already out.
Yeah.
Like
they come out a lot faster.
It's already, look, right here. Look.
Hold on, I gotta add.
What you got? What is that? Oh, Google. Here y'all go.
Yeah.
Google boys.
Hey, man, it was all my collection of streaming movies are already here when I made this conversion, man. So I was like, I can't switch over, but Creed 2 is already out. So I'm like.
So I think a lot of what's happening is that, so years ago, you remember when you were a kid and you went to the movie theater, so you watched Aladdin in the movie theater, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they would keep movies in theaters for so long. Like, they'd be there for like 6, 7, 8 fucking months.
Yeah.
You know? And you just couldn't wait for it to come out on
VHS.
That would be like
the younger crowd.
Yeah, it'd be a year.
For the younger crowd, VHS. It was a big ass tape that you had to shove in something called a VCR. Okay?
Kids are Googling VCR.
If you were lucky enough to own one, you know, because I know nowadays you guys just kind of stream all the shit. So yeah, this is prior to DVD, just so y'all know. So you have to go back a little bit in history. But so you were waiting.
Phasing out.
Yeah, they are.
For the VHS tape, you know. And
for a long time.
And I think just with technology nowadays and with the pirating of movies, you get a lot of people that are just illegally downloading it. So movie theaters are kind of like, we're going to kick it out in movie theaters for a couple months, just maybe a month or so.
Make our money.
Depending on how long it make their big initial, you know, cash cow.
Yep.
And then let's just get it out so people can buy it, stream it, DVD, whatever the case, or Blu-ray these days.
Yeah.
Blu-ray disc these days, and then they don't lose all that revenue.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're just coming out on video faster. So do I think movie theaters are dying out? No, I do think I think we're in the beginning stages of them kind of going away.
Yeah.
I still think we're about 20, 25 years away from it.
Probably got a while.
All right, maybe even limited release. Because let's be honest, you really want to watch? I want to watch Star Wars in the movie theater.
Yeah, it's an experience. I think that's why
Creed 2 would be
that was good.
Great one in the movie theater. Anything that's like action related like that.
It's an experience. Yeah, it's different.
I don't need to watch The Notebook in the movie theater.
Nah, you don't need to
I can stream that shit.
Yeah. You watch that by yourself?
I did. I'll admit it.
I've never watched that movie.
It's alright.
I've never
with like some shorties.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of friends.
You see, that's actually. You see, he did the hair roll.
He did.
I don't know why.
He tried to hide that.
I watched it with some shorties.
Yeah, like he was ashamed of it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's like, "Don't judge me."
Hey man, like I've never. My wife. I think we have it actually, and she started watching. I was like, "Oh, that's my cue.
I don't.
That's my cue to leave."
No, you should. You should.
No, it actually is a good movie because like once you get to the end and you kind of figure out what the whole movie is about, like what they're trying to do, it actually is a pretty good plot.
You about to have me sitting there watching the movie crying with my wife?
I don't know if you're gonna cry, but
it's
good though. It's good. The plot's good.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest sitting here by yourself watching that.
No.
You definitely should watch it with your lady for sure.
Yeah, because good things may happen after that.
Oh well, yeah, if it's good things.
He getting his finger, I think.
Nah, man.
He got a short stick.
Maybe sit down on the couch just with a bowl of grits.
Yes.
Oh,
finally. Finally.
Nah, man, I'm not getting the finger, man. When
Avery, like, I finally got the short straw.
I did it. Shit.
Avery's gonna eat a whole pot of grits.
Oh yeah. Before that happens, yeah.
I think with movie theaters, man, I think in some degree it's better to watch things at home. It's like it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially like me, it's 5 people in my family. So we can just like
you gotta take out a second mortgage to go see a movie.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because I guarantee you, I know you one of those dads that's like, all right, kids, we're gonna go see the movie. Like, Dad, can we get some candy? Hell no, you can't get no damn candy. Can we get some popcorn? No.
No. We're getting the popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, so you're spending even more. Just the popcorn?
We're getting the popcorn.
He's like, we're going to get one big-ass bucket, and we're going to share the drink.
Yeah.
I don't share drinks with my kids. Like, I will buy them their own drink.
He's a big spender.
I refuse to drink.
Closet, so.
Yeah. Hey, man, that's nothing over there, man. Don't worry.
So he'll spend money on the drinks, the popcorn. I guarantee he's pulling fucking goobers out of his pocket.
Hell yes. The candy, you got to smuggle the candy in. Because they're charging you $2 for a 50-cent pack of Starburst.
So you've snuck in candy into the movie theater?
Plenty.
You just admitted to a felony, sir.
I don't care. They got to get everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, you got to smuggle the candy in there. The drinks, the popcorn, that's we got to do that.
For the record, I don't know if that is actually a felony.
I was about to say, I don't think that's a felony, but when you said it, I was like,
I'm going to look it up prior to editing this video. It's going to be part of the conversation.
Maybe just a misdemeanor.
It's going to be missing in the video. But yeah, I also, not only is it like cheaper, it's not only cheaper to watch it at home. I mean, I like going to the movie theater.
I do too, man.
But I also was down the street from the Colorado shooting. Like when that happened. That was we lived on base at the time. That was 10 minutes from my house.
That's holy shit.
And that night we were talking about going to the movie. I don't know if we would have went to that theater or not, but we were like, because Batman came. It was the Batman. But I wanted to see Ted. I was like, I can see Batman later. Ted that just came out, the first Ted.
That's just
and I was like, man, I want to see this Ted movie because it looks like it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, let's go see Ted. She was tired though. And she was like, she don't feel like finding a babysitter and doing all that stuff. So I'm like, man, I guess we ain't gonna go see Ted. And we go to sleep. We wake up in the morning and phone calls. Where y'all at? What y'all doing? Where you at? Where you at? And then I turn on the news and
holy shit.
You know what I'm saying? So then,
thank God you were tired,
man. It was crazy. But then we got to, we moved and we went to the next city. We were in Oklahoma City, and then we went and saw Batman. And I'm sitting in the theater like, if somebody comes in this motherfucking theater and Batman's on the screen, I'm like, now you don't know what the hell to do.
He's creeped out.
Yeah. So now it's like, whenever I go see any movie now, I'm looking at the exit. I'm watching people come in. It's like, it takes away a little bit of the experience because now you're panicked. You're like, oh man, this is a good ass movie. Oh shit, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck?
Because he was in the front, right?
Yeah, he came in
the front and then was aimed towards everybody.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Oh yeah, because you're right. Because everybody's already facing.
That's
everybody.
like shooting fish in a barrel.
Man. Yeah. So it's like in that regard, it's like I'm never gonna be like 100% comfortable at a movie theater because of this.
Yeah, I could respect that. I'm more comfortable at home anyway. So. Yeah. Like, I don't really like... I used to like people, like I really do, or I really did, but now... Fuck people. Yeah. Seriously, dude, like, I don't like people anymore, because people, like I said, they're overly offended over everything. Mm-hmm. They're offended by your hat, because it's green. Yep. You can have a green hat.
Something about it. Yeah.
There's an A on it. We're offended by the letter A. Just every fucking thing is offensive now.
It's people that...
but also, I just think people are stupid.
That too.
So, I don't like being around stupid people. So, I choose to just, just not associate with society, I guess.
Yeah.
I used to associate a lot. I still associate with society. It's not like I
just
lock myself in. Yeah.
It's just me.
I just sit at
watch
home
the Notebook
and watch the Notebook with a bowl of grits.
It's just me.
Wishing I had a finger to...
I don't know.
Why did they put me in the friend zone? Seriously though, I think people are crazy. Is really like people are scary. People are scary.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's like you walk down the street, somebody's getting shot. Just something bad's always happening. So I just choose not to go outside.
Yeah, but then it's like on the flip side of that. While I'm also like, man, I'm nervous about going to the movie theater. It's also like, damn, we need to get out the house. Let me go to the movie theater.
Right.
So it's a catch-22. It's like,
no, you're right.
What the hell do I do? Because, like y'all are saying, going to see certain movies, you got to see them in the theater. You need to have that surround sound. You need to have all that full movie theater experience instead of the sitting on the couch experience. So, I don't know, man. It's tough to decide. It's fuck. You can't even go to church these days.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. That's why I quit going to church
because of shootings.
Because of people.
Yeah.
Not because of shooting. Guns don't scare me.
Yeah,
people with those guns
that
scare me.
Yeah,
I still go outside. I don't want people to think like I'm a fucking hermit. Just stay in the house all day scared.
Grocery store at home. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I order my groceries online.
Somebody was telling me that Mercadona will actually send them to your house.
A lot of stores are doing that. Well, in the States at least.
Somebody we work with was telling me that, and I was like, really? Like, yeah, they got a website and everything. It's translated.
That's fine.
In
a lot of people, I think, people they are more comfortable in their house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, sure. Why not? Why not? Because I'm big on that. I'm big on whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do with your life is your business.
Rock it out.
And as long as you're not hurting anybody else, affecting anybody else's life, and you're in the confines of your own home, then do it. Whatever you want to do in there. Yeah. It's your business. I don't care what you're doing. Well, I would say as long as it's within some, ethically it's okay.
Yeah.
Not saying you should do everything. Hey, I'm in my own house and I have, some bricks of cocaine in here. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit too far.
Would you, where was I going? What was I about to say here? I forgot what I was about to say. I'm switching topics here.
Switch the gears.
I know you'll probably know, but I know you don't follow football as much. So, you know Kareem Rush, or is it Hunt? Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Yeah, Hunt.
From the Chiefs.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And last year he got in the dispute domestic shit with some lady, and was it elevator footage or hotel footage of him giving some woman the sweet chin music, and
not the sweet chin music. Oh shit!
I mean,
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he hit it with the sweet chin, and it's on tape. And the Kansas City Chiefs released him, right? Mm-hmm. And yesterday the Browns signed him. Yep. Right.
Well, there's only two possible places he can go. He either goes to the Browns or he goes to the Cowboys, because that's where all the criminals end up.
But the catch, what I'm not understanding, this is a point that was being made on all the sports shows, or at least a few of them. I saw Max Kellerman was talking about this, and I agreed 100%. How in the hell does somebody beat a woman's ass and get a job back in the NFL, but a guy takes a knee and he's banned forever?
We were talking about this.
Bringing that up, huh?
How does that happen?
I can tell you how it happens. Politics. That's exactly what happens. Money and politics. There you go.
He went to the Browns. They suck. Yeah. NFL is losing a lot of their ratings as well.
Dude, the Browns suck and didn't have a quarterback until this year and needed one. And one was sitting right there. Yeah. But because he protested the rights of people of color and police brutality against people of color, we can't sign. It's teams that were quarterback, this leg snapped. Like, we're not going to sign this guy. And now you're going to go. That's basically the signing to me. The signing of, I don't even know, is it Hunt? Rush?
Yeah, it is Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. The signing of him says to me that the NFL does not give a shit about women or black people. Like, you can beat a woman's ass and get a job.
I wouldn't say that. I would not say
unless you Ray Rice the woman. You can't come back from a Ray Rice.
I wouldn't say that the NFL doesn't care about women or black people. I would say the NFL doesn't care about women or an individual that what politics would say that he disrespected the flag. You know? Which
I can't you know me. You're right, because Kareem Hunt
he got a job back.
He got a job.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's a tragedy that you won't hire Kaepernick back, but you would hire him back. I actually think Ray Rice is allowed to come back, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he is.
You know, like, if he wanted to. I'm not saying Kaepernick should have been punished for what he did, because, you know, I'm in the belief system. It's like, we live in a free country.
That's the whole point.
That is the whole point.
Yeah.
So you will not be punished for doing that. Mm-hmm. And I can't get mad at a guy for silently protesting.
Yeah. Silently.
You know, I get mad at someone who start breaking windows, throwing rocks and bricks and, you know, being violent. Yep. But to be silent, non-violent protesting should not be punishable.
Shouldn't be.
Now, you can, and unfortunately, because we do live in America, you can be punished by the masses. Mm-hmm. Whether it be through social media, politicians, just society in general. But, again, I feel like Colin Kaepernick has been punished enough.
Yeah, like, 2 years. Almost 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, like, first 3 or 4 months I get. Like, now? Come on, people. Like, get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck over it.
You gotta think, like, too, like...
I'm a Jags fan, so I'll take him at this point. Yeah. I have no problems with this.
Yeah.
You gotta think, too, on the overall scale. Like, you think about how long the NFL's been around. You think there wasn't other domestic dispute shit that people just didn't know about, you know? Like, that's what happened to Kaepernick. There was so much social media and there was so much stuff that was, like, produced that people seen so quickly that it just bothered people. So they had to do something quickly. But it's like, they probably been dealing with domestic shit forever.
Yep.
You know, like, people just cover that shit up, pay somebody off, boom, boom, here you go. But now social media lets it be seen.
It's still ridiculous, though. You've heard other players come out in support of Ray Rice and Kareem Hunt, basically saying, "Yeah, man, he's my boy. We all make mistakes and that sort of thing." I haven't seen Mike come out and be like, Colin's a good dude.
Yeah. Other than Ed Reed.
He did something. Other than Ed Reed. He did something that he thought was right. Nobody's come out and been like, we all make mistakes or we all do things because we're young to try and send a message.
Yeah.
No one's saying that shit other than Ed Reed. But everybody else, how many the masses have come out in support of like Ray Rice, be like, well, he made a mistake.
Yeah.
That wasn't a mistake.
I know that wasn't a mistake.
That wasn't a mistake.
Like, you meant that shit.
You meant every piece of that. Like,
but then that's terrible.
He cocked back on that one.
And that's fine, because I kind of saw that as like Ray Rice and his now wife.
This was a few weeks ago.
That's fine. Again, your business. If y'all work that out and y'all love each other, and hey, God bless you. I don't care. I honestly can't believe she went back to him.
I can't. I really can't. I get it. She's spinning this. Man, I don't even want to talk about. The punch was.
Yeah,
because at first I was like, man, it's two sides. I was thinking it was like the Chris Brown, the Rihanna situation, where at first we're all just like, man, Chris Brown beat this woman. And, whatever, he's messed up. But then a year later, Rihanna comes out like, we were fighting. And he was driving. And I'm fucking with him while he's driving, could kill us.
Yeah.
But I'm like, motherfucker, while he's driving, has our life in his hand. Yeah. But we all got mad at Chris Brown because he eventually was like, fuck it, I'm not about to die. Let me stop this car. He is wrong. Chris Brown was wrong. But I'm like, that was two sides to that.
Yeah.
With the Ray Rice thing, what is she spitting in his face?
That's still though. I mean,
no, I'm saying like that's. I get it. Spitting in somebody's face is one of the worst signs of disrespect. But good Lord, man, that is a female.
Yeah.
That's cocking back. You could have pushed her or something
She's a little female too. I mean,
musher.
Yeah, you're a professional football player. Like you know your strength. You know you're trained to do.
Yeah.
Like I think Dave Chappelle that said it. It said like, why would you do? Well, he was talking about her on her side. He was like, why would you do that? This guy's trained to stiff arm like 300-pound lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Still though, I'm sure she was shocked that he took it that far.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not. It's still ridiculous though. It's ridiculous is the fact that, and I agree. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't think everybody should hate Ray Rice.
No.
I don't think everybody should hate Kareem Hunt.
No.
I think even the fact that I gotta say is like I don't think anybody should hate Colin Kaepernick. It shouldn't even be in the like why would you even hate the guy for not doing? He didn't do anything. He clearly did nothing. Like he did nothing. Like he took a knee during the national anthem.
I will give, and I know I really am not. The beginning of, what was it, the 2017 season, I was down. I'm like, I'm not watching the NFL. Remember, I was like, I'm boycotting this shit. I'm not watching it. I waited. I watched, I went maybe like 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks? I think it was 4 or 5 weeks. And I was like, I'm not watching it. During that time, I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. All the while that was happening, I turned on the TV. Carolina's games are always on every single time. But the year before, we rarely got a Carolina game. They were on every single. I was like, oh shit, turn TV off. Let me turn it off. I'm not watching this. But then I spoke with my dad and my brother, both prior military. They said, man, we served so that these guys can play. Hell yeah, I'm watching this. Right? I'm not boycotting shit. This is the reason I serve, so that he can protest and they can go out and play. This is why I serve. And when they said that, I was like, well, shit. The fuck am I boycotting for, right? So I was like, let me get back into watching this. And I watched, because I'm a Carolina fan. I went back after like 4 weeks of the 2017 season. And I was like, all right, I'm going to watch again. Just because I'm a Panthers fan. And I was like, I want to see. They actually wound up being good. And I missed like the first 5 games of the year, and they were good that year. They went to the playoffs and everything. But I don't watch any other team but Carolina. Like, if it's somebody else, I turn it off. Usually.
Right.
Unless I'm just bored and nothing else is on, then I'll watch the rest. But
that's because you don't play fantasy football with me.
Nah, I don't. I don't play fantasy. I should, I guess, but
you're not a big fantasy fan either.
I watch Carolina Panthers.
You are dead to me.
God damn, man.
That's 2 strikes. D. No grits, no fantasy.
Yeah. I'm losing quickly.
I watch Carolina football, and that's it. But basketball is my favorite sport.
There it is.
So I'm not
You're
really...
dead to me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's not really like it's... Like, if I don't watch football... I watch college football. I love college football.
Me too.
But it's not hurting me to not watch the NFL, really. The only thing is...
Especially since your team sucks.
Yeah, they were terrible this year. They're terrible. The only
Mine
thing,
does too.
Yeah. And if you watched and you're from Atlanta, your team sucks too. So
yeah,
nobody in here is cheering for nothing right now. I don't feel like right now that I want to watch the NFL next season.
Mm-mm. It's just not fun anymore.
It's
the same
I agree.
shit.
Yeah.
No, I agree. It's not fun. I may not watch myself next year because I agree with you. It's just not fun anymore.
Mm.
It's not fun anymore because it's like. So I follow a lot of politics. You know, politics. It frustrates me. So when now politics, something that frustrates me, bleeds into what's supposed to be fun and entertaining, has now become frustrating due to politics.
Yeah.
It's like. If I want to see that, I can just turn it on the news.
Yeah.
You know, like Sunday is supposed to be fun day, right?
Yeah, and it's not fun.
Instead, it's just
a bunch of bullshit politics.
Yeah, it's more bullshit, and that's basically the NFL has turned into a political fiasco as well.
And then
it's like everything else, and I don't want to participate.
On the flip side, the NBA is fun as shit.
The NBA is lit. The NBA
they have to get back in. I used to be a big Utah Jazz fan.
Get back into them. Yeah, they're pretty decent. They're in the playoff
There's
right now.
so many good teams now.
Stockton and Malone.
So many good teams.
You haven't watched in a while.
Two went to 2 championships with the Bulls. I quit after that.
There's so many good teams now.
To 2 championships.
Yeah, took an L.
All of the 90s, it was only like maybe like 5 or 6 good teams. Like now, you can literally go like 18, 19, maybe 20 teams deep that are good. Like, but there's just teams that are better. But this is like the most stacked it's been in a long ass time. You know what I mean? Like it's like you can watch one night. Like what is the Denver's like number 2 in the West.
Yeah, they are. Like since when has Denver been good?
I saw a game. I was like, wait, how? Like, what? Like
Denver's good as shit all of a sudden.
It's really interesting, and I think the NBA has figured it out too, but I think they're just drafting young, good players. Like, people are getting better at basketball than they are at football overall. Because, you know, there's no, like, what's the progression in football? You know, like, we've seen the progression in basketball. Like, now everybody want to shoot the 3. Yeah. You can shoot the 3 ball, and you 6'8", and you can dribble, score, dunk, you can do everything. But it's like, what's the real progression that's happening in football? It's like, it's got worse because now there's more penalties and more shit they flag people. Yeah.
You can't touch the quarterback.
NFL hasn't changed in a long time, and I think that's why it's slowing down. But, like, Steph Curry changed the league. Like, now it's, like, cool to be pulling 3s, but, like, in the 90s, everybody trying to back you down. Everybody trying to dunk on you. Like,
everybody.
No one's doing that as much anymore. When you see it, it's like, oh, shit. Then you got point guards going for triple doubles. You got James Harden. Like, how you, like, scoring 50 and you getting 12 rebounds, 12 assists? Yeah, like, that's good basketball.
Paul George did that last.
Yeah, he went like 47.
12 and 10. I'm like, how's that happen?
Russell Westbrook went for like 27.
He had a triple double too.
Yeah, like 27, 14, and 12.
First time that's ever happened. Triple double by teammates in the same game. A 20-point triple double? Yeah. By teammates in the same game. It's the first time it ever happened.
Crazy.
But I think with the NFL, I think that alright, the domestic you can do other crimes. Like you could kill a man. You can do drugs multiple times.
I don't know if you get away with murder.
Didn't Dante Stallworth like manslaughter? Like didn't he get
I know that was in a car crash or something.
That was after.
I thought he like hit somebody.
Maybe he did.
And was back on the field next week, like touchdown.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know all of it. I know what you're talking about.
Like a legitimate accident. It's
Wasn't he like drunk and killed somebody?
I mean,
I do my research.
Maybe. I don't know. But it's not like he like Ray Caruth somebody.
Oh well, yeah, that's
I'd have been a little concerned.
Technically speaking, Ray Caruth didn't do the killing.
Well, yeah,
but he paid the person.
That's true.
To do the killing.
So is that so? Should he have gone to jail?
Ray should still be playing for the Panthers. No, he should be.
That's like a trick question.
Stupid.
Nah, Ray should.
That's like Charles Manson actually shouldn't.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, Chucky died here a couple years ago. Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah,
he did.
Yep.
Ray
I'd
Caruth,
say may rest in peace, but fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Ray Caruth should definitely not have a job, or he shouldn't have kept his job, definitely. But I mean,
but they've basically treated Colin Kaepernick like Ray Caruth.
Yeah,
he had his girlfriend and unborn child murdered.
Yeah. That's why he went to jail. That's why he's going to play.
Yeah, so the only difference between Colin Kaepernick and Ray Caruth is that Ray Caruth actually went to jail.
Yep. Cap did no crime.
Cap did no crime.
At all. He did no crime. He did nothing and he's banned. But you can...
No, he's not banned. They have not banned him.
Essentially.
Yeah, nobody just picks him up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. He's been blackballed.
Mm-hmm.
But Nike said, "Fuck all that. We'll help you out."
We give him the deal.
Oh my god,
that's good.
But I feel like that was in the works as soon as that shit happened. Mm-hmm. Nike know what they doing.
Yeah.
So I literally think like as soon as that happened, it was like, "Oh, we'll support you." Campaign. Boom. Yep. Now you back a millionaire. Nothing happened.
And then you got people in the NFL wearing Nikes and shit, and they're like, "Oh god damn it." We're supporting this motherfucker.
The NFL is going to ban Nike. They're like, we just cut a deal with Adidas.
Yep.
You can only wear
imagine?
Adidas.
Oh my god. What are their jerseys? What are their jerseys?
Yeah. Is it Nike? I think it's Nike.
I think it is, right?
The Nike support the team that makes your jersey.
That'll change next year.
The company that makes your jersey support your enemy. Pretty much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I would like to sit down with like somebody and just be like, can you explain this shit to me?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand it. And don't get me wrong, like, I was kind of one of those people who was like, oh, man, like, what? Man, don't take a knee during the flag. Like, you're just going to cause yourself some grief,
Yeah.
But then once you, like, kind of hear, like, his side of it, when he was just like, I did it for this reason, and I spoke to whoever he spoke to.
Yeah, military man.
Yeah, and he was like, don't sit down, take a knee, and it's like, he's doing all the right shit.
Yeah.
Like.
But people that are, like, hating, like, oh my god, it's about the flag, like to erase the part that a vet told him to take the knee.
Yeah,
like, we're gonna die.
But what I always like to say is, like, because people like to be very self-righteous.
Mm-hmm.
Love to be very self-righteous.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, during that game, if I could have poked my head into everybody's living rooms, I guarantee your fat ass is still sitting on the couch.
Like, while the anthem is
I know damn well that your ass didn't get up out your chair.
Not at all.
Like you were at the stadium.
No.
Nope. Everybody's just like, well, because we have so much love for this flag. I have plenty of love for my country's flag, But, like, to me, what they are doing to Colin Kaepernick is un-American.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Yep.
You're basically saying that we do not want you to use your right to protest.
Yep.
In this country that we say is free. Because we as society will basically dictate what is free. Mm-hmm. Keyword there, dictate. And that's not freedom.
Mm.
I don't know.
I get where... There's nothing to get, really. There's nothing to get. I think...
Yeah, not really.
I think that... Next year, man, like, I'm probably not going to watch. My hesitation with the NFL is that I feel like when I say, you know what, I'm done watching this shit. I'm done. Basketball, only college football, I'm good.
College is a shit.
The minute I do that, Carolina's going to win the Super Bowl and I'm going to miss it. Like, that's was like...
That's how it happened.
You have the preamble, though. You'll know that they made it to the Super Bowl because everybody's going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So you get it.
And you know what else? They're coming here next year to play. They're coming to Europe.
Oh, you might need to see that. Man. You might need to. If they in Europe, that's an experience. Yeah,
so I don't know, man. But that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it for this week. That's all that I had. Y'all have anything you want to add?
Name of the episode probably gonna be called Grits.
Grits. It was good spending this time with y'all again. We only getting better.
Thanks for listening. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Grits and a hole.
That's so nasty.
We
both of them are nasty.
Come on, man. I think we got to come up with an album to listen to for next week. We'll get on. We don't have a set schedule, but
we're gonna find one.
We'll figure one out. I like Wednesday nights. Thursday nights works too.
Yeah, Wednesday nights.
If we got to do either one of those two, but I'm free whenever my schedule works around you all. So that's gonna do it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. And holler at y'all. We'll holler at y'all on the next one.
Peace, love, and light.